All right. Anderson widow awarded a lengthy legal battle for late husband's life insurance. Got to see what this is about.
An Anderson widow can now rest after fighting a lengthy legal battle to get the life insurance payment that her late husband had paid for. Laura Hubbard-Covert was promised $300,000 after losing her then partner, Keith, in a violent auto crash along Highway 81. That was in 2022. But when she put in the request, her claim was denied. Our Caitlin Ashbaugh joins us live now. And Caitlin, tell us how this all unfolded.
Hey Jane, well, the life insurance policy, the company for that, Sun Life, turned her away based on an initial police report that framed Keith, her late husband, at fault for the crash that he was killed in. And for the past several years, Laura has fought in the courts to prove that those claims were false, all while still grieving her late husband's death.
It wrecks your soul just having to fight something like this.
Laura Hubbard-Covert was promised a $300,000 inheritance, the life insurance her husband Keith collected from 20 years of hard work.
He always wanted to make sure that if something ever happened to him that I would be taken care of.
How am I going to pay the rent? How am I going to pay the bills? And that's why we buy life insurance, right? So that if the worst happens, at least we have the financial security to make it through this tough time. And she didn't have that.
Keith was hit and killed while driving his motorcycle along Highway 81. We obtained this police report from the South Carolina Department of Public Safety. It included several witness statements later confirmed to be false. One person who said Keith was trying to make an illegal U-turn, and another claimed the person who hit Keith was driving the exact speed limit. Laura said the insurance company Sun Life denied her claim based on the report, framing Keith at fault. She still remembers seeing emergency lights. Her gut told her to turn around. She never thought this could be Keith.
Because of the brutality of his accident, I was not able to see his body. He was forced to be cremated. I was very distraught. I didn't believe them, honestly.
Keith's was not the first life lost here. We've counted about half a dozen crosses along this stretch of Highway 81. A scene analysis later showed the driver was going 76 miles per hour when they hit Keith. Laura fought and eventually received the money she was due, but lost a third of it to legal fees. But she wants other families to know they're not alone, and they can find a way through.
They did pay, but that didn't cover the time, the stress, the attorney's fees, or the expenses that Ms. Hubbard incurred in having to get an insurance company to just merely do the right thing.
If you can have someone fighting in your corner, it's more likely that you're going to receive this money than not. So don't waste time.
We did reach out to Sun Life, the insurance company, for a statement, and they declined to comment on the case at this time. Reporting in Greenville, Caitlin Ashbaugh, WYFF News 4.
All right. Well, that was horrible. One thing about this case is, right now. One thing about this case is, I'm guessing that the life insurance company and the life insurance contract, there was an exclusion. Most life insurance policies have exclusions, so I haven't heard an exclusion for a U-turn, even though they turned out he wasn't making the U-turn. I have never heard that. Sometimes it'll be like if you're committing an act of war. So if you grab a gun and you start shooting things up, then if you're killed doing that, then yes, that's life insurance won't pay out. A lot of times it's like major criminal activities. I've never heard of insurance denying someone in a traffic accident. I'm not familiar with Sun Life, so I think they probably would have been better off just paying the policy like they should have. But yeah, just be careful with who you select for life insurance, and I'm glad she got the money, even though it's $100,000 less than what she should have gotten.